Right now, though, let's turn to a current event that kicks off this Friday in Moline. The Spotlight Theater is debuting its spring show, The Secret Garden, the Musical. Orphaned in India, 11-year-old Mary Lennox returns to Yorkshire to live with her bitter, reclusive uncle and his disabled son. And on the estate is a magic garden with haunting melodies. We're joined now by two of the actors, Abigail Bennett and Heather Foss. Thank you both so much for being here with us.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thank you. How are you guys feeling ahead of opening night?
Pretty good. I think it's going really, really well.
Yeah, I know you guys have been practicing for a long time.
Yeah,
It's been a lot, but like it's really fun overall.
It is. It's been a good experience.
Yeah, and now it's finally almost here, which is crazy. I gave a little bit of an intro, but this is based on a classic children's book. For those that don't know, what else is this story about?
I mean, you explained it really well.
Perfect.
Like just a young girl named Mary who lives in India. She loses her whole family, so she gets sent to England to live with her uncle. And he's also simultaneously grieving the loss of his wife. And she learns about this garden that his wife, her aunt, had, and she just sets out to find it and learn as much as she can about it. And that's where it kind of all comes from.
Mm-hmm. The story is filled with manipulation and ghosts and redemption and hope and grief and a lot of really powerful messages, which is what made it such an endearing story over, 100+ years. But Abigail, you play Mary, the title character. What do you love about her story so much?
I mean, there's a lot. It's a really good experience overall. I just really like the way that she's a completely different person from the start to the end. There's so much development that happens. And I mean, me and my director, we've talked about that a lot throughout just going through the show. There's a lot of just change that you see in her, and even just growing in social skills, just in the way that she talks to people and learning about things, you really see her soften up. It's just really cool being able to play that and just see her grow.
I love it. And Heather, you play Martha. You were telling us earlier you're the comedic relief in the show.
A little bit, yeah. So there's a lot of like darkness and kind of heaviness that comes with the show, especially because it's a lot about loss and like all the spirits are there. But one of the biggest things is like she brings a lot of like light and like playfulness to it. And then like my onstage brother Danny or his name is Dickon, but Danny plays him, and we have a really good like chemistry as siblings. So we read really well together too, and it's really funny to like have what's the word I'm looking for? I guess just like that playful energy together.
Yeah. Is there a moment in the show that might surprise audiences or they should look forward to?
Not necessarily surprising, but I think one of my favorite things is like the moments that me and Abby share together as Mary and Martha.
Absolutely.
And not on stage a lot, but like when I am, like it's very impactful and it's meant to be very specific and intentional.
I love it. We're looking at some of the photos right now from the rehearsals. The show kicks off this Friday. You're performing Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, both this weekend and next weekend. But then you're doing something really special at the Sunday matinees, a little tea party. What's going on here?
I guess I could talk about that. So we did something similar with Titanic, and there's like a little tea party. There's like little bits of food. They do like a tea demonstration or a tea etiquette demonstration, and then there's supposed to be characters from the story that are there. We're just kind of like there. They can ask us questions, and we have to like be in character the whole time, which is really fun. And it's a different challenge that we're not used to.
Absolutely.
Why do you say that?
I just mean, it's weird. It's different from, Titanic, people don't know these people as well. For this, it's well known, so it's definitely weird. It's a different challenge, absolutely.
I love it. Well, the tea party is open to anyone. You have the details up there on your screen. These tickets are sold separately from the show tickets. Before I let you guys go, we have to talk about the sets. I always love these beautiful, elaborate sets the Spotlight puts up. How do you guys, without giving too much away, how do you transform that space into a beautiful, magical garden?
Our director, Noah, has a really good vision and like a very clear vision when he starts it. He focused a lot on like the storybook aspect. So without giving too much away, like that's one of my favorite things. It's very book driven. So it feels like there's a book there. It feels like you're stepping into like the pages of the book.
Yeah, it's like it begins and ends very similarly, again, without giving too much away. But first rehearsal we had, it was just me and Heather, and he was telling us about it, and both of us just like tearing up. It's really impactful. It's really cool. It's very imaginative, and I really like it.
And it's almost showtime. Guys, thank you both so much for dropping by today. I really appreciate this, and best of luck this weekend.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, and for you guys at home, The Secret Garden runs Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, both this weekend and next. Evening shows are at 7 p.m. and the Sunday matinees are at 2. And once again, the Secret Garden tea soirees will be from 11 to 1 on both Sundays at the Spotlight's Blueprint Bar and Lounge. Tickets for the tea party are sold separately. Both are found on the Spotlight's website.